Hello everyone. Today we are making a banana, what's it called, Mom?
Banana cream cheesecake.
Banana cream cheesecake. And so the ingredients you will need for this are vanilla wafers, bananas, some ready crust.
Graham cracker crust.
Yeah, that. Vanilla jello
Pudding.
pudding.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract.
Heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream.
Milk.
Milk.
And a mixer.
And a mixture. And don't forget the cream cheese. So right now, we are mixing our cream cheese.
We're taking a lump out.
Smells good.
Like so.
So right now, what are you doing right now,
I
man?
forgot to measure the sugar. It's 3/4 of a cup.
3/4 of a cup of sugar. So now we're done with the sugar, and we're going to be adding sugar to our cream cheese. And just mix it up.
We're going to add the heavy cream and the teaspoon of vanilla and blend together until they form peaks. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 2 cups of heavy whipping cream.
Gotta get that all in the bowl right now.
Kinda. This heavy whipping cream sticks. We're gonna blend this all together till it forms stiff peaks. Scrape the bowl a little bit. It gets stuck. You're going to mix it until it forms heavy peaks, so it's a thick whipped cream.
Now she is going to put it in the fridge.
Go ahead.
Just like that. Now what are we doing?
I am putting in 1 small box of instant vanilla pudding and 1 3/4 cup of milk together, and we're gonna whisk that together so it starts getting thick. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge and let it firm up. Just use a whisk. Once you mix your pudding, it needs to stay in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 minutes until it firms up. While that's going on, you need to get your graham cracker crusts. You can make them or you can buy them. It is much easier to buy them. And it makes it a lot simpler. And this recipe actually makes 2 pies because 1 is never enough. And after we open these, I'm going to cut the bananas. You need 3 medium-sized ripe bananas because they'll give it better flavor if they're not green. And what we are going to do, cut off the ends. And we're going to thin slice these bananas. Quarter of an inch thick or so, just so they're thin. They don't have to be paper thin, but you don't want them all chunky either. So I'm gonna do that to 3 of these bananas.
We just took it out of the fridge. It's been 3 minutes, and look how firm the pudding is.
And the whipped cream.
And the whipped cream as well.
The next step is to fold in the pudding into our cream cheese mixture. So we're going to take a little bit of this and we're going to fold it in. Fold and fold and fold and fold. A little bit more. And fold. And fold. Fold. Until we've completed the entire batch.
You got some on me.
I
said you got some on me.
Sorry. Of pudding. Into our cheesecake filling. This is probably one of the easiest pies you'll ever make. Delicious. Once that's all folded in, you don't want to stir it like and liquefy it, you just want to fold it. We're going to take our spoon and we're going to fill half of the pie crusts with our mixture. Like so. Maybe a little bit more. All right. Next one. The next step is going to be to layer our bananas around the entire pie. Like so. So you get a banana in every bite.
So our first pie is now completed with bananas, and now we're doing our second pie. So we have completed both of our pies, and we have filled them with bananas. We have just coated both of our pies with bananas, and now what is the next step?
Our next step is to layer the vanilla wafers around the entire pie.
And we'll get back to you when we finish that. We have just layered our pies with the vanilla wafers. And now what is our next step? What's our next step, Mom?
It is to fill the remaining part of the pie. We need these crumbles towards the end. Fill the remaining part of the pie with your remaining topping. As such.
So we just finished layering our cakes, our pies, with the vanilla whipped cream, right, Mom?
No, it's with the vanilla cheesecake.
The vanilla cheesecake. I'm sorry. So we just finished putting the final layer, and the next step is to put these crumbled up vanilla wafers on top of the pie. So we'll get to you when that happens. So now we are putting
Our next step
Oh.
is to make sure The rest of the wafers in the bag are all crunched up. So they're like little bits. Little crunchy bits. And what you want to do is just kind of sprinkle them on top of the pie
They could be a little thinner than that.
to add a little crunch. Well, that one's a little too big.
Yeah, it is.
You can eat that one. Doesn't have to be a science. Just has to be on there. And the best thing about this pie is that it tastes so good, people will think you spent hours baking for them in your kitchen. And really, no. This pie takes...
So
the
now-
last thing you do is you're going to stick these in the refrigerator and chill them for about 6 hours.